Okay, we're just gonna do this. This was not a plan. Decided to take a quick walk this morning. One of my beach walks, you know, my favorite, but I wasn't ready. I'm not ready. I'm doing this because it's been a long time since I've done one of these walks. You know how I love them, you guys. You know I love my beach walks. And I've been thinking, hey, you know, Kelly, it's time to get back and do another one. And then a friend made a request. Yesterday, actually. He said, hey, next time you do your beach walk video, do it on kindness. And I was like, okay, I can do that. You guys know me. If you've been watching my channel, you know I'm all about the love and the spreading of joy and looking for the silver lining intentionally, right? Like, look for it. Don't wonder, oh no, it's all bad. Look for the silver lining in every situation. So, friend B, this one is for you. You wanna know something? I'm in my pajamas still. I went to drop off my son at school, and then I was like, well, before I get busy with my day, let me just scoot down here real quick. Nobody'll know. Looks like shorts. See? Looks like shorts, kind of, but I won't tell if you won't tell. Let me take a quick walk. So I'm walking down this little path. Isn't this beautiful? This pathway to the beach. See if you can see it back there. See the blue? That's where we're heading. So, yeah. You know, I love to come to the beach in the morning because it's pretty tranquil. It's a little bit later than I would normally come, actually, because I did make a quick stop, but it's calm, tends to not be very crowded, and yeah, it's just so beautiful. So I'm gonna take a little walk here, and then I have quite a bit to do today, but what a wonderful way to start the day. I actually just did a little bit of some chanting. I have a friend here, Pia, hola. I do some chanting with sometimes. Hola, ¿cómo? Coco diablo. ¿Qué significa? Ven. Mi amor. I don't know what this little boy is talking about. What did he say? Dime. Estoy grabando, mira, estoy grabando. Estamos en YouTube. Dile hola.
Hola.
Ok, ¿cómo te llamas?
Bien.
¿Bien?
Bien.
¿Y qué me estabas diciendo?
Nosotros vendemos coco.
Ah, estoy vendiendo coco, pero no tengo nada, ni un corto, nada. Pero quizá la próxima vez, ¿tú puedes cortarlo?
Sí.
He's selling coconuts. Eso lo quiero realmente. Yo quiero uno. Pero no tengo nada. Ni nada. Pero próxima vez, ok. ¿Tú vas a cortarme uno? Ah, sí. He's gonna hook me up with a coconut anyway. See, kindness. Do you see this? So I'm talking about, you guys. Look at this little boy. Oh, he's playing. ¿Tú trabajas aquí? Ah, ok, bueno. Mira, voy a caminar un poquito y luego me paso para un coco. Sí, uno de esos, por favor. You know what? Let me just stop right here. Before I take my walk, I'm gonna stop right here. And there you hear the water. So here's where I am. What better place to stop? And just appreciate. So you guys know that I'm always trying to like up level and improve my life and improve others' lives. That's why I do this. You know, that's why I do this YouTube thing. I mean, it has become for me too, because I realize I have so much goodness that comes back to me. The more I put out, the more I get back. And like I recently did the abundance group and trying to share with people about how you shift your mindset and allow all of this goodness to come in. It is just, do I have to keep showing this? Like, look how beautiful this is. Oh, just allow all that in. And I go through my struggles too, you know what I'm saying? I'm the same as everybody else. I go through my struggles, and sometimes I wonder, how am I going to accomplish this? How am I going to pay for that? How am I going to make this match that come together, right? I don't always know. And I have learned though, well, I've learned many things, but recently, ay, viene con mi coco. Mira. Miel. Como miel. Ay, Miguel. Okay. Wow, gracias, Miguel. what I got. ¿Cuántos años tiene? Yeah, he said, look, iba a decir. He's 16. I knew it. Gracias. So if I can find some tip money, I'm definitely going to hook up Miguel. I thought he said miel, which is honey. That could be his name too, because he's so sweet. But I was saying I've learned some stuff, right? Like, I learned how to go through some challenging times in my life and not focus on the challenge, not focus on the obstacle, not focus on the perceived difficulty. And I say perceived because sometimes we spend so much time looking at the problem, we miss everything around it. We miss what's available to us in that moment, right? Anytime there's a problem, there's any number of solutions, and it may not seem like that in the moment, but if you just step back and begin to do the things that we talk about here, right? Like breathing and looking for the miracle and just expecting something good and not necessarily thinking that we have to come up with that. That's not our job to know how is it going to get fixed? How am I going to get around this? But to just avail ourselves of the possibilities, even that it can happen. And so, like you guys know, I lost a major, what do I call it, a contract or a job, but my primary client last year just ceased producing in LA because of COVID, like my main bread and butter, right? And I was like, okay, I did a video, you guys remember that? And I was like, what am I gonna do? And I think it was like life is a process video. And I was like, well, do what you tell everybody else to do. Just employ your practices. Like, I love to journal. I write down what I want. I focus on it. I come out. I take advantage of the beauty around me. There's got to be some beauty around you too. And just go sit, in nature. Put your feet on the ground, like actually on the earth, and absorb those electromagnetic vibes or waves or whatever they're called. And allow yourself to imagine, well, what if everything did work out? What if it was amazing? What if it's better than I can imagine? And then just let it go. So that maybe not going to happen in that moment or the next day or even the next month, but things begin to happen. And so this is what happened with my new friend, who has just shown up in my life quite unexpectedly and offered me some opportunities that I had actually written about. I was like, I want to have this and that and these things I want to do, and I want to be able to share more with people. I need to be, increase what I can do so that I can therefore increase what I can offer to others. And then a circle of people got together, and I meet this lovely couple and find out about these amazing opportunities. And I don't even know, it's just kindness. So my kindness has led to reciprocal kindness, and we'll be able to offer kindness to others. It's just that there's just universal principles, you guys. The universal principles that when you live right, when you follow what we know to do and how we have been instructed, right? Like our spiritual instructions are to be kind, right? Be fair, be humble, be willing to learn, stay open. Then we are given, we are provided for. Just like this coconut. Look at this, and this is a big one too. It's like as big as my head. And I got a pretty big head. Did I drink it that fast? Did I just suck up all that coconut water that fast? I'm gonna ask Miguel to cut it up for me. And what they'll do is they'll scoop out the white part and I can just eat that. It's super rich in nutrients. But let me go get a walk in case we can talk some more. Okay, en un rato vuelvo. Just like that. See what I'm saying? Kindness, you guys, kindness. All right, now it's a little bit, the tide is high. Usually all of this stretch is just sandy without so much water, but I took off my shoes. I got on my PJs. Oh, so lovely. And this is just good for me. And it's good for you too. Even if you can't be here, you can see it, you can feel it, you can hear the waves. And you can appreciate how in your own life, you can find opportunities to be kind. And something I said yesterday to my friend was, it's not always about what can I do in terms of giving somebody money or, majorly changing someone's life. We can't always do that, right? We can't always do that. But you could smile at somebody. You could be kind and just notice some people who don't usually get noticed. There's some people in the world who probably, in fact, I heard a woman say not long ago, an American woman, that she felt invisible. She said, when I was in the US, I was invisible. Those were her words. And she said, when I came here, I was a goddess. Imagine that. Going from invisible to a goddess. And so there are people out there for various reasons who don't feel seen, who don't feel heard, who don't feel cared about, or respected or valued for many, many reasons, you know? From family stuff, from cultural stuff, from, you know, whatever it is. Self-perception. All right now. Gotta be careful. So imagine if you just began to like look for opportunities to share with people, to be kind, how that could change. I mean, it really does change the world. But initially, it's just a ripple, right? You throw one little stone in the water, one little stone of kindness, and the ripples from that, you know, bump into that person. They're like, oh, that made me feel really good. And then they, in turn, go extend something to someone else, and so on, right? And if it becomes a practice that we all engage in, there's like never-ending ripples. It's just simple and beautiful. It really is. Oh, I want to sit down. I actually want to get in the water. Look, there's nobody here. Mira. Not a soul. Just me and Miguel watching my coconut, watching my flip-flops. I love it. Big blue sea. It's a little overcast this morning, but the clouds are supposed to burn off. It's supposed to be in the 80s today. There it is. So that's my message. Be kind. Find some way to be kind to others. Be kind to yourself, right? Stop criticizing yourself so much. You're fine. You are beautiful. You are valuable. You matter. You do. So be kind, be loving, and spread it around. Mwah! I love you. No one else tells you I love you. Bye.